Hi, today I'm going to talk about mental health. One of the five healths. You got mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, social health, and physical health. So those are the five healths that I focus on. And I did another video about spiritual health through meditation. And I believe I mentioned that video that all five healths must be addressed simultaneously. Not there's no set steps to follow. And some people may be further along in other aspects of their journey and may not need to apply as much effort in one over another, vice versa. They're just is maybe in a more fluctuated state of generating a balance or a constant balance. And with mental health, once your mind is clear and it's functioning harmoniously through meditation, um, through the spiritual side of meditation that affects the mental, the harmonic balance of the brain. Now we're able to, we're exercising the mind in a way that helps with behavioral change. And one of the aspects of behavioral change for total health is educating oneself. So maybe you have a goal of getting into shape, physical shape, or you have a goal of not having acid reflux like I did. Now, so you start educating yourself. And sometimes, depending on where you look, you may educate yourself with the wrong information, like I did, where I followed the education that high protein, complex carbohydrates, and almost no fat, especially saturated fat, um, was the norm, which negatively affect me. I was studying the wrong things and had to change because my mind is still pliable through meditation. I was able to quickly change my behavior and re-educate myself effectively and efficiently to what worked best for me. And of course, that includes fat, excluding trans fat, but all fats, excluding trans fat, almost no carbohydrates, and of course, a lot of fruits, whole fruits, and green leafy vegetables. Um, of course, that stuff affects the body when you intake food and things like that. But from the mental perspective, my mind was more at ease. I didn't feel. I no longer had that craving for, or that addictive craving for foods like cookies and candy and things like that. And I can now eat honeydew. Um, with no effort at all over a pack of cookies or something, or if my niece bakes a cake or bake a cookie, I can still eat that. No, but my mind, my behavior, my thought process is so different now. It doesn't overwhelm me to go back to bad habits. Bad habits being bad behaviors, which it's influenced by learning. So the mental mind is now is functioning, and it allows us to exercise. Say we start exercising, if we're working on getting stronger physically or losing weight, it allows us to push the body to dictate what the body does. We may do that extra rep, that extra set, that slightly heavier weight, because the body is stronger than we think. So the mind makes the body go beyond what we think we're capable of doing, and we realize that we're able to do that thing. We may not be able to do it consistently, but it allows us to apply stress to the body from using a brain power. Um, we're able to think faster through mental health, and by being able to think faster or address various stresses that come at us. Maybe it's things we got to do. We got to go to the grocery store. We got time management issues. We'll be able to dress a little bit better because now we're changing the way our habits. Now we have to think about ways, instead of buying fast food, we got to cook food. Now time, we got to readjust our time management to address that, and that requires a lot of mental fortitude, and it may seem simple to us, but in reality it's a behavioral change based on the way we're thinking. And of course it's part of the five healths, and every part of the five health affect one another equally. So by changing the way you think about about your diet or about your body or your physical health, it affects what you do socially, it affects what you do physically, it affects what you do emotionally, how your emotional your emotional state towards all those other things, and your spiritual. So it's very, very important to not minimalize your brain or mental health, because you still have to function within the world. And even though you've looked inwardly, you still live in a world where you have to engage outwardly with people around you, your work environment, even your studies, if you're those of you who are in school, while addressing all your goals. And all our goals combined are complex. Some of our goals are deliberate, and some of our goals are like side effects that occur because of a certain thing that we're doing. But it all boils down with the mental health, the behavioral change, which starts with the spiritual meditation, is also a behavioral change, because now you're doing something different than you've done before. And by doing those things, it affects all aspects of the five healths. And if it's done correctly with the right education, you're now doing things that affect all aspects of your five healths positively. And one person's goal, maybe for total health, is to have a nice body. Another person's goal is to have peace of mind. Another person's goal for total health would be eating right, being able to socialize in a healthy way where they are in control of all aspects of the five healths. So there are many ways to interpret total health. And for me, total health is striking a balance of all the five healths. And by doing so, it starts by engaging all aspects of the five healths and exercising all aspects of the five healths in unity. And of course, we'll be stronger in one area than in others, and then we have to work a little more on the stuff that we're weak in. So hopefully you like the video. Subscribe if you like it. Like the video if you like it. If you have specific questions, ask it in the comment section down below. The tip in all this is that by engaging mental health, we are able to to think in different ways, which allow us to change our behavioral habits. And by doing so, based on the information that we learn in the process, and there's a lot of crap out there, if we learn the right thing and are able to decipher the crap from the stuff that we can use for ourselves based on our life experiences, we can take that information. Even though there are other good information out there, it may not be applicable to you as an individual. So you should ignore that information and you continue taking information that's practical for you. It's a really good step in the right direction for mental health, which in turn affects all the other healths. You all have a good day.